Let's get ready, say go. This was on, this was on, this was on, this was on. Let's go, this was on, this was on, this was on, this was on. Rainbows in the sky, let's fly away like a bird. You're free to see the boundless face of the earth. Let the wind blow you like a knife and glide away. Far beyond the clouds, you'll find another place. If the road ahead seems so cold and gray, night never turns to day. Don't you be afraid. Go and fly away. Chala, hey chala. No time to hesitate. Go on and search the earth. Within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala. Don't be afraid. You got the power to get through the darkest nights. Chala. Zooming round and round in the sky like a coaster. Hold on tight, or you may find yourself trapped in a maze. When that happens, you may think you will never find your way. As the past, you may take seem all the same. If the road ahead should lead you so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid. Go and fly away. Chala, hey chala. No time to hesitate. Go on and search the earth. Within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala. Be cool, don't be afraid. You got the power to get you through the darkest night. Hey chala. No time to hesitate. Go on and search the earth. Within it is a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala. Be cool, don't be afraid. You got the power to get you through the darkest nights. Chala. Let's get ready, say.
Indeed, because it is Friday night, and you know what that means. It is time for Spaghett Friends Toy Show, episode 340. Almost getting close to the sexy episode again. Although we didn't do a
Oh,
sexy
baby.
episode last time, so we're gonna have to get extra sexy for the next one because we missed one.
Oh my God. I don't know if YouTube can handle that.
Oh, it can
I don't know
handle
if they
that
can
sexy.
handle us extra sexy. Yeah, that might be too sexy.
Listen. If you like it extra spicy, extra crispy, you'll love it extra sexy. So, but we are here. We weren't here last week, but we're here this week. So, you know, things happen. Life moved at you fast. So you know.
That's right.
But we're here this week. We got some toys to talk about. We got some things to talk about. We'll go over Daredevil because we got like 3 episodes. Which, to be fair, without kind of going and getting ahead of ourselves too much, the week where they did the 2 episodes was a little disappointed. I expected I set high expectations for myself, but I was a little disappointed, and I'll explain why when we get to that part.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, because it was more just less I was expecting. That we were going to get more Frank Castle, but we didn't.
Yeah, like he's again. It's kind of not quite. It's not really like a huge bait and switch, but for how the Punisher was it almost feels like the Red Hulk thing again, where they marketed Punisher in this show so much, and then he's just barely been in it, you know?
Yeah, but like I said, I don't want to talk too ahead because, like I said, we'll touch more on that a little bit later in the show. Um, any new pickups as of late, gentlemen, or has it been kind of quiet for y'all? I mean, it's been a little bit quiet for me at least.
Uh, yeah, it's not really a lot like dropping, like just kind of like couple things like here and there, but like nothing really like major, you know?
Yeah. Well, then we might as well jump in then to your number one source for news and information. Tis that season for the toy fairs, and the scalpers need to be put underground. It's fake news. Because scalpers, fuck y'all, man. And also make sure you check those spaghetti policies, because that shit is important, bro. Alright. We're kicking things off with Jada and another one of our cereal mascots. We've got probably the goat of cereal mascots. I don't know who would be the goat of cereal mascots. I would think it's this guy right here, Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, like yeah, it would be hard to argue against Tony the Tiger. Like you could maybe make a case for like Toucan Sam,
Eh,
but yeah,
But
it
see, I
would be
feel
hard
like
to.
when you think like when like I think like Tony is the goat of them, because I feel like when you think of like Saturday morning cartoons and like kids cereals, like usually like the first thing out of most mouths is like Frosted Flakes, Tony the Tiger.
That's right. Yeah.
Like even though yes, there were all the fruity pebbles and the tricks, maybe even like Tricks Rabbit or stuff like that. But I think like Tony's kind of just the default. Like if you couldn't think of one, you will always kind of remember Tony the Tiger and Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
Maybe Snap Crackle Pop, Rice Krispies, kind of in that same vein almost. But definitely like yeah, one of the cereal goats out there, Tony the Tiger for sure. And then it looked good again.
I
It's
think
Jada, so
I think that's why they're doing him first, because they're probably okay. If the Tony the Tiger doesn't do well, then none of the other ones are
well,
gonna really
didn't they
do
do
well. But like,
the
let's say if
Frankenberry and all that already?
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
you're
those
right, they
did
did.
well though. I think those did well. I know the Chester Cheetah did well, but I think Tony will do better than Frankenberry and them because again, it's Tony the Tiger. Like I don't know if any of y'all going in, but I'm probably gonna get a Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in on this for sure. I never got the Halloween ones, but I did get that Chester Cheetah. So
Daniel, what's up, Daniel? What's up, Ian? Am I looking at chat? I am now. Let's see what do you say. Yes, Daniel. I did see the thing about the Nintendo Switch. It's. I mean, we can talk about it. It's. I mean,
this is what is there to talk about? Like, here's the thing, like you're either gonna buy it or you're not. Like,
basically,
I don't
basically.
know, like there's nothing to talk about. Like, I don't really think there's like the outrage or whatever. Like, I think that's all bullshit. I think like people are either gonna buy it or they're not gonna
I think
buy
it's a
it.
thing
Like,
of
it
he's talking
depends how
about like
much.
$80 digital to $90 physical, and it's like, look here. I mean, they, they already to sit here and be mad about $80 and $90s when there are already games out here being sold for 100.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you recall, WWE 2K25 was selling their what was it? The Island of Relevancy or the Roman edition for like what a buck 30? A
Yeah,
buck
that's right.
30. So to be mad about $80 to $90 is kind of crazy that it's already been done. We've passed 80, 90. They're already talking about the next GTA being 100. So
It's like here's the thing, like dedicated Nintendo heads are gonna buy it. Like if you're gonna buy it no matter what. Like
yeah, I
if
know
if
people
you
buying. I
if you
know
really
people that have
like
already said
Nintendo
they buying
games
it
that
day one.
much, you're gonna get it.
I,
Yeah, that's right.
I
So
already know
like
people that already
a whole
told me they like, yeah, buying it day one. Me, I said no, I'm not. I'm not buying it day one because I'm still getting the mileage out of my Switch, my other Switch, and
yeah,
frankly, it's
like
like all the games they showed are games that I could just play on Switch right now.
that's the thing too. Like me too. Like with consoles, like I'm not a day one person. Like I don't need to be the first one to own a Switch too. I don't need to get it right away. Like and like I said again, like people being outraged, there's really nothing to be outraged about. Like that's how much it costs. Like that's how much it costs. Like either buy it or don't. Like there's more important things going on in the world to be upset about than a fucking Nintendo. Like just either buy it or
And
don't.
again, it's one of those things of
You
like when
either
I
think it's
buy
a
it,
good price or you don't.
if I do choose to buy it, it's gonna be new to me. That's all that
Yeah,
matters. At the end of the day, it's
that's
gonna
right.
be new to
Exactly.
me because I'm the one that's got to
It's
play
like
it.
it's like like sometimes sometimes you like now we're in the world of like streaming and stuff, but it's like like sometimes you don't watch shows right as they come out, and then you're like, hey, you know what, like I'll watch this later, I'll watch it right. Like it's always gonna be the same experience. Like when you get it the first time, it's gonna be a brand new console for you, whether you get it now or whether you get it 5 years from now. Like it's not gonna make a difference. Like I've never bought into the hype of like getting new consoles right away and being the first one. Like people were like killing each other to get a PS5 when it first came out. Like I don't know, man. I've never understood the hype for like video games like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I mean, like I said, eh, like to me personally, I watched the Nintendo Direct, and I didn't see any reason to buy it because all the games that they presented were games that are previously on the last gen Switch. The only difference is they are now giving you the DLC on the new console. That's all you're getting is DLC. It's like, oh, here's the Zelda games, but now a little extra from more than a little extra more. Okay, DLC. Here's this game. We're gonna give you a little extra more. DLC. Here's this game. Oh, if you already have Mario Jamboree and you buy the extra, you can just pay for the DLC to get the extra stuff. So it's like it's literally they're presenting you DLC.
Yeah.
And then like three new games that they showed off that I'm not really that interested in anyway. But it's like at some point they'll make other games, and then maybe they'll be like, hey, I'll be wanting to buy it. The only game I saw that was actually interesting that I'd be willing to buy it is to play the Mario Kart. Really, that's it.
Yeah.
But other than
Like
that,
like
like
for
that's not still not a deal breaker. That's still not a like a move to like, oh, I need to buy this day one because it's like it's not that serious. And like I said, people are still gonna be playing Mario Kart 8.
That's
So
right.
it's like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit there and rush for it. Like I said, if you want to and you got the funds and you want to do it, have at it. Like I'm not even saying you're wrong for doing so. I'm just saying for me, what they showed gave me no reason to be like I need to buy this motherfucker right now. There's nothing they
Yeah.
showed me that I cannot. Like I said, I can play all the games they showed off. The only difference is I won't be getting the DLC, which is fine because hey, I haven't even played the base game to even be like, damn, I'd like some more content. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even played any of these games. The only game I'm
Mhm.
playing right now that they had extra was the Zelda Tears of the Kingdom shit because I'm playing that. I haven't finished it. So for me to sit here and go like, damn, I wish I had some DLC. Fuck, can I finish it first? So I'm like, I'm not in a rush to be like, I need to get this in. Oh, by the way, big up Trunks. I'm not in a rush to be like, man, I gotta get this now to get this extra. I haven't even finished the base to be in that kind of mindset. So it's like I'm not, because I'm like, hey, let me get what I can out of Nintendo now and enjoy the Switch while it's still active. And then if I feel like I want to upgrade to two, then I will. But like, I'm not gonna sit here and be mad that oh, games are 80, games are 90 when motherfuckers are already charging 100.
Yeah.
Like seriously, they're already charging you 100. So to sit here and be mad about 80 and 90 is kind of ridiculous when there's games right now that are $100.
Yeah. Real quick, I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this too, because I just want to make this like clear. Like, Daniel, like I'm always reading the chat. Like I read every single comment, but the thing is a lot of times your comments are nothing related to what we're talking about. So I tend to just I tend to just ignore them until later. Like you're asking us about a Switch when we're talking about Tony the Tiger. So it's not that. No, I just don't want anyone to think that their comments are being ignored. It's just if I'm not reading your comments right away, it's because it's not related to what we're talking about. So I'll go back to it later, because the thing is, if we keep doing that, we're gonna be getting into tangents all night, and this show is gonna be like 5 hours. So
Here's the
it's
point.
nobody, like nobody's comment is ever being ignored. Like I read every single comment. It's just unless it's related to what we're talking about, I'm gonna just store it in my memory bank, and then I'll come back to it later. Like we talking about Tony the Tiger right now.
Yeah, but to just sum up the Switch thing, since we're
Right.
already on it, like I said, I'm not. To me, it's not. It's a nothing burger because again, it's up to you, the consumer. If you feel it's not worth your time and your money, then don't buy it. If it is, then have fun. But like,
That's
you
right.
really can't be mad at something that's already being presented as the new normal. Like I said, you might as well just get used to just paying 80, 90, $100 for games because that's what the game companies want it to be. That's what they want it to be.
That's right.
And they're already doing it. Like I said, it cost 130 if you wanted the full edition of WWE 2K25. I'm pretty goddamn sure when GTA 6 drops, you're paying 100 for that too. And any other game they think is that worth that value, they're gonna sit there and go, hey, $100, get it or get nothing.
Hmm.
So, like I said, I don't lose sleep over it. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, those who want it are gonna get it. Those who don't, you don't. I'm not gonna be
Uh,
mad at you. I'm not gonna criticize. I'm not even, like I said, I'm not even mad at Nintendo because it's Nintendo. They want to get their money. You like, I mean,
that's
it's a
right.
business. At the end of the day, it's a business.
Like Nintendo is famously like about making money. Like that's why they never discount their games. Like if you notice, like their games never get discounted. Like unless you go to a GameStop and like they have like secondhand copies, but like if you go on their online store, like they never discount anything. Like they're famously about not giving you deals and not trying to save you money. Like Nintendo wants to squeeze every last penny out of you, so
Hmm
you kind of have to, at a certain point, you kind of have to expect that with them.
Did they do a Toucan Sam? No, but I mean, I don't know what other license, but I would feel like if they have the General Mills, which I think is what Tony's under, then you would probably have rights to
Uh,
most of their mascots. Because I think wasn't the Frankenberry and Count Chocula? They're also General Mills, right?
I think so,
Hold
yeah.
on,
Uh,
I gotta do my homework. Give me
here's the thing, like,
no, it's Kellogg. Okay, so yeah, Kellogg. So whatever mascots would be under Kellogg would then be, I guess, fair game for Jada to do. So
again, I would say that, I would say that, I could say that they could potentially do anything, but the thing is, Tony the Tiger has to do well. Like, if nobody buys the Tony the Tiger, then you're not gonna get anything else. So it all like the Tony the Tiger has to do well. Like if people don't support this, then they're not gonna they're probably not gonna waste their time with okay, well we're not gonna make Toucan Sam, or we're not gonna make the Tricks Rabbit because nobody bought that Tony the Tiger. So you know that's always the way it goes. So you got it. Tony's got to do well. I mean, I'm going in on it. I'm getting the fucking Tony the Tiger.
Hold on, I want to see what mascots Kellogg's has, cause
Said I'm gonna put Tony next to my Chester Cheetah. Like they're gonna. Oh my god! Like they can be
okay,
homies, like a tiger and a cheetah.
so here's, let me see, Kellogg's like mascots you got. So you got the rooster from the regular flame. You got Toucan Sam. You got the Snap Crackle Pops. You got Dig'em the Frog. You got Tony the Tiger. So those are like three right there. Like if they're messing now, if you're going into the other ones, like
Isn't Rice Krispies also Kellogg's?
yeah, I said the Snap Crackle Pop.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that. Yeah, it's just again like yeah. I hate to always be that guy that's always trying to tell people to buy stuff, but you're not gonna get any of that if this Tony the Tiger doesn't do well. So the
Also,
best
you
way
got
to
who else we got here? We got like I said, they don't have that many mascots for Kellogg at least. So you would have to jump from like the General Mills, because General Mills has all the other mascots. Kellogg don't have that many. Like I said, Toucan Sam, Tony the Tiger, Dig'em, and the Snap Crackle Pop guys, and one monkey, the Cocoa Pop monkey. But like you got to go to the other cereal brands like General Mills if you want the big. But I'm saying I think they have those too, because the Boo ones are General Mills cereals. So like Trix Rabbit, I think like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, because he already did Count Chocula, Boo Berry, and the Pink Frankenstein. But like these like the Lucky Charms guy, Captain Crunch, the cereal, Honey Nut Cheerio Bee. I mean, they listen. They know what they're doing out there. So it's just a matter of, hey, you gotta show support a little bit for these to keep going.
That's right.
And hey, $30, May of 25 for Tony the Tiger. If I didn't say so, big ups, Marin.
Could you drop it in the Discord for us real quick?
What's that?
Like I don't know like how to say it, like the stream, so we can kind of see like behind the scenes.
What are you talking about? I'm not picking up what you're putting down. Oh, I think
you know what?
you guys didn't even see this. Hold on.
That's right. That's what I meant. There you go. I was trying to think of like what am I trying to say? Like what am I trying to say here?
I thought I had it shared in the Discord. I guess not. Never mind. All right, now y'all can see it.
Ah, yeah, there you go. Perfect.
But yeah, $30.
Yeah, just so
May 25 for Tony here.
Sweet. Yeah, I don't know. Again, kind of. What do you kind of say about this? Like, it's another multiverse Batman. Yeah, like DC 1,000,000.
Yeah, and this Batman looks.
I don't know.
I'm not impressed. So this is like a hard pass.
Like,
I see it already sold out on
yeah.
DCS, but I'm like, yeah, I'm not seeing it.
I just can't buy any more Batmans from McFarlane. Like there's only so many times I can buy the same figure, you know, and be okay with it. Like he's just like, you know, I don't know. It's just another Batman. Plus, I don't even know what DC 1 million is, so I could not be more out on this.
It's just a over too much Batman, bro. Like it's too
Yeah, it
much.
is. It really is. It really is.
But this one, like again, already sold out here. But I'm pretty sure if you look on like, go to GameStop, they'll probably have it.
Yeah.
If you can't find it on McFarlane's website, which you probably won't, go to GameStop. I'm almost certain it's available there. So go to GameStop. 26 bucks, April of 25. Same goes for the
All right.
Silver Age Superman.
Yeah. So I know this was the Superman that everybody was like creaming their jeans over. At we saw at Toy Fair, like this was like everybody was like, oh, like this is a new this is the new Superman, like this is a definitive Superman. I don't know. I think he looks okay,
I
but
mean, he's got two fucking fists, so I'll give him that. But I wouldn't sit here and go, he's the definitive. But he's pretty
like
damn good looking. I'll give him that.
people were like losing it. Like people were like, "Oh my god, like this is the Superman." Like thank you, Todd Father. Thank you for finally giving us a good
Thank you, Todd
Superman.
Father.
Bro, but it's true. It's true. Thank you, Todd Father.
Trunks, go to GameStop. I bet you she's still
Yeah.
there. Go to GameStop. Go to GameStop. Go on their website. I bet you she's there to purchase, bro. I'm not even joking. In fact, hold on. Let me do a little side project while we look at Superman real quick. Let's fucking go. Okay. Well, oh well. See. I hate being right all the time. Most of the time, I'm right. But look who's available on GameStop. What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
There
Hold
you
on.
go.
What you looking for, Trunks? That's the Supergirl. Let's look. This one? Oh, not available. Okay, is this one you talking about, Trunks? With the sword? Or are you talking about the one with the titties out? I think they might have. Where is that? But like I said, don't let BBTS fool you though, because most of the stuff is available still here on GameStop's website. The one with the sword, okay. So that one she is not. She is sold out on that one, unfortunately. Where is it? Although this Doctor Fate looks really good. That's classic, baby. Silver Age.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought I just saw her. Where was she? On the first page. Oh, there it is. Not available right now. Yeah, she. I mean, that's a good Supergirl though. Although I still say keep an eye on GameStop though, because if anybody will have it or check your local stores, they'll more than likely have it available for you if they can. But yeah, that's how that be sometimes with McFarlane's bullshit. But yeah, Superman here. Like I said, kind of tempted to get this one. I'll probably have to go through GameStop. So yeah, $28, early May of 25. Now this is one, like I said, would see this is how he should have started when he made the DC line. He should have led with these type of figures instead of the shit we got. Because this is a Dr. Fate that I would totally be like, yo, this is proper. Classic Silver Age.
Yeah, see, like this is what we've said it like we've said it like 100 times, and 100 more. Like this is what he should have just been doing from the very beginning. Like this is what people have been wanting this line to be from the start. Like people just wanted like classic like characters. Like nobody wants that like Elseworld shit. Nobody wants all those like Dark Knight's metal and all that shit. Like this is what the people been wanting from the start.
I like how he waits till at the end of the run of like I'm losing the license, so now I'm gonna just do all this.
Yeah. So fuck you trying to build a JSA.
But again, this is another one where it sold out on BBTS, but as you just saw, you can get it on GameStop. So still available on GameStop. So go to GameStop. We got a bunch that are all sold out here, but
yeah,
we got a Two-Face, Silver Age.
Yeah, the Two-Face is kind of cool.
Yeah, because it's a nice classic Silver Age. It's not a gimmick. It ain't a movie. It's just like, hey, your standard what he used to look like back in the day in the comics. What everyone really would want it.
That's right.
Again, too bad he doesn't have like a gun or anything, but you know what? It is what it is.
But unfortunately, too little, too late.
Also sold out 28 May of 25. But like I said, just go check GameStop.
Ooh, yeah, this one I'm picking up for sure.
Did you order it from here, or did you order from GameStop?
No, I just got it from here.
Okay. But yeah, we got Adam Strange here.
Yeah, like Adam Strange, like he's like a fun it's like a fun space character, I don't know, like this is just Adam Strange, and not really that much to say about him, but I still want it.
He's a classic character.
Yeah.
Surprised they gave you multiple face sculpts.
Comes with a gun. That's pretty cool.
That's crazy. Like literally, if he'd have just started the line with characters like this and stuff, and then went into the whole Batman fanaticism, I think he'd have been in better hands. But
yeah, 100%. Like I said, like this is the stuff we should have been getting right from the beginning. Like this is what we should have been getting the whole time.
No, have not seen the new Superman teaser. Haven't really been keeping up with it, Daniel, to be honest.
It's just essentially it's just like it's just an extended clip of the scene where he's in the snow and he's all like beat up, and then Crypto drags him by the cape. It's pretty much just an extended scene of that.
Okay. Well, $30, April of 25.
Yeah, this one I didn't pre-order. I don't know if this one is That DCUC
Still
Deadshot
on,
is really nice.
still on GameStop. So
It's just I don't know if this one is gonna overtake the DCUC Deadshot.
but this is like proper Deadshot right here.
I know, but it's like Mattel already gave us this version of Deadshot, and I think it's better than McFarlane's.
It is.
Yeah, right. Like that DCUC Deadshot.
Yeah, it's way better.
Oh, way better.
But what if you don't have the DCEU one?
Then
Then
I
this
guess
is
you're gonna get
definitely a
this
good.
one.
Wait, should he have
Yeah,
some
this
guns
is
in them?
definitely
Should
a
he
good
have some guns
fucking
in the
place.
posters? Spit them guns.
The original, you didn't have that. You had those bands on his thighs, but nothing came out of them. Really, with Deadshot, you just need the things on his wrists, and you're good.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I like this one. I was kind of almost like thinking about it, but then I don't know, just that DCUC Deadshot is just so perfect.
I think they made the visor on his right eye a little bit too big.
Yeah.
Like that's
Okay.
kind of, it looks funny. It's not supposed to be that giant.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. But if I didn't have the DCUC one, I would definitely get this. I would, no question, I would get that. But I would try to get that one first. Like I would try to get that one, and then if you can't get that one, then this is like a good runner up. But I would try to get that one.
If I see it in store, I'll get it. Like I'm a fan of Deadshot, so if I see it, I'll get it. But if not, I got the original, so I'm good.
Well, $30, April 25.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. It's again like it's another version of Batman.
Rough, but
like
I'm good.
Yeah, like year 2, like Batman year 2 is like nobody ever talks about year 2. Like I don't know.
He just wanted to make this because the cape looks like Spawn's. Let's be honest.
Yeah, like that's I just can't wait for McFarlane to lose this license and let a real company show him how it's done. Because I feel like he just like it's Jimmy. It's exactly like you said. Like he probably just like this is an excuse for him to make a Batman that's kind of like Spawn. Like he doesn't. Seems like he just makes what he wants. He just makes what's interesting to him. Where it's not like, okay, like what would people like? What would the collectors like? What is something that they would want it that they've been asking for? He seems like he just makes whatever gives him a boner.
Sad but true.
Fucking hate I fucking hate Todd McFarlane.
Sad but true. Alright, well, $30, April 25.
Like, see, like again, like what the fuck is this?
It's just
like who the fuck asked for this?
He just painted it differently. Like you're supposed to be like, oh man, I need it now because he painted it different.
Oh, that's like the prototype like variants that he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, this ain't even like the prototype one. This is just black and white accents on it. So like he purposely painted it this way. I have this figure in its regular original colors.
Unless all those guns can come off, I don't need.
They don't. That's the thing. They don't. It's a one piece. It's a one solid piece backpack.
Yeah, then I don't care then.
Yeah, no one cares. Like I said, I was disappointed when I bought it then, and it didn't come off. It was just like, whatever, bro. This shit is. That's when I realized, like, this dude is fucking lame, man. And like I said, this figure itself is old. This is like year 1 McFarlane shit right here. Literally year 1 McFarlane shit right here. Like nothing new about it. It is repaint. Actual fucking repaint. I don't even want to sit here and look at the shit because it's just a repaint. $30, late May of 25. Another Batman.
Yeah,
What a
like
shocker.
again.
Isn't this a repaint too?
No,
Or
this is
is it
actually
new?
new. This is new.
Oh,
This is the sixth dimension, whatever final suit, whatever fucker it is, whatever Batman mech suit he makes. But yeah, this is different though. This is new, but I still don't
okay.
care.
Yeah, I don't even recognize it. So
Like the saddest part about McFarlane in the DC license is that he went after everything that no one was really reading. He made stuff over shit like barely anybody. Like, okay, dark metal. Most people read because they like the Batman who laughed, but like, all the other stuff like no one cares. Like, yeah, maybe like the only part about Flashpoint people give a fuck about is Thomas Wayne, and you did that.
yeah, you're right.
Like no one cared
But see,
about
like I
no one
think
cared about the Aquamans and the Wonder Womans and all that. Like, just give me a Thomas Wayne.
see it's like I think the thing is like I think people like the Dark Knight's metal, but once he completed that dark multiverse Batman team, like once he kind of completed that, like people were just kind of okay with that. But then it's like he's like, oh well, here's this from Dark Knight's metal, here's this from Dark Knight's metal. Like it was just more and more and more, and people were just like, man, like yeah, you made that like main team of Dark Batman variants. Like that's all we wanted. Like that's all people wanted out of that, you know?
With that Thomas Wayne, they didn't he pull that shit where you have to find the variant, which is him with the mask on or something?
No, he originally came out. It was just the regular Thomas Wayne mask on with guns. Then he put out a variant with no mask after the fact.
Oh,
But that one is like irrelevant because, like I said, if you bought the first one, you bought the most superior one that you're gonna get. Mask on with guns.
Yeah, and like the Thomas Wayne was nice.
Like I said, year one was fine because he put out some bangers. Like Red Skull was good. Like I said, Thomas Wayne was good, and most of the Dark Knight metal stuff was good. And I'm not saying it wasn't. It was just at the point where when you were done, we figured you'd move on to something else or do something else, and you just kept going Dark Knight metal, Dark Knight metal, Dark Knight metal, and it's like, bro, done.
Right.
And then we start dipping into some other storyline arcs of shit that like not a lot of people fucking read or gave a fuck about. All anybody really ever wanted was like, can we get a proper Justice League? Can we get a semblance of just like proper DC characters that are not like offshoots from some Batman arc?
Yeah, like exactly.
can they just revive the DC UC line exactly how it was?
Like, could you stop giving me like the alternate versions of characters or the evil versions of characters and just give me the proper version of that character?
Honestly, Jimmy, like I feel like for Mattel, I feel like that's honestly the best thing they could do. Like just pick up DC Universe Classics where you left off. Like I think going back to the DC multiverse thing, I think people are kind of tired of the DC multiverse shit. Like the best thing they could do is just pick up DC Universe Classics like right where you left off and like just continue, and maybe like they still got all those molds, like give us mainline versions of some of those
Yeah.
like exclusive characters, like those that Legion of Superheroes, like get those back into the line, like get the Wonder Twins back out there, give us the characters that you never made, like never got Heat Wave, like we got all the rogues but like we never got Heat Wave.
Yeah,
Like
No, they did a proper Heat Wave.
DC Universe Classics, no, they didn't.
No, I was talking about McFarlane.
But even him, he didn't make a proper Heat Wave. He
No,
made
did.
like some
Nah,
kind of weird like variant.
He did one for the Page Puncher line, and it was better than the most that he done. I would give him that. It was decent enough.
Yeah, like it was cool, but it wasn't like a classic Heat Wave.
No.
Like he's not trying to do that, but yeah, like I feel like that's the best thing Mattel could do. Just pick up DC Universe Classics where you left off.
Yeah, Trunks. That 2-pack with the Thomas in the reverse. Yeah, they took away the guns and gave him a sword. Like, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But even then, I was like, I don't need that 2-pack because one, I had the proper Thomas Wayne, and I already have a reverse Flash, so I was good either way. Like the only 2-pack I ever had to buy that I needed someone was the Green Lantern Hal Jordan, and he came with the extra Green Lantern Evil Batman, which I already had, but I needed that Hal Jordan, so I fuck around and bought it. But either way.
Yeah.
This one, $40, April of 25.
Whoa! All right, here we go. Now we getting into some good stuff. So from Boss Fight Studios, they dropped their this is like their elite line, parentheses elite. So we got a Dragon Lee, which
Which is
I
how
know I don't know.
she's under WWE contract. How they get the
It,
rights to do a
it
Dragon Lee?
it must be something. It must be some kind of contract he signed in Mexico, where he must have signed some kind of contract where they could always use his likeness or whatever.
Well, is it more his likeness or his mask?
Yeah, or maybe it's that. Maybe they can get it, but I don't know. There's another guy in this wave that we'll talk about. But yeah, I know Mattel just dropped a Dragon Lee, and that one was pretty nice. But
did you go in on any of these?
Yeah. Yeah, I pre-ordered this whole wave. I don't know. I think I like this Dragon Lee a little better, just because the cape, even though the Mattel one was really nice, I just think the cape, this is how I think of Dragon Lee, when he was before he left AAA, when he was still part of Los Hermanos, he was kind of rocking the cape. So
Los Polos Hermanos.
that's right. That's right.
Oh yeah.
The Chicken Man.
See? The Chicken Man.
We love the Chicken Man.
Yeah.
You know, I've been craving fried chicken. I haven't had fried chicken in so long. I don't know if I want to make fried chicken or buy fried chicken.
I want to make.
I want to make.
I want to make fried chicken at home, but I've never been ambitious enough to do it.
Well, here's the thing. I don't want to make fried chicken at home because then that means I got to deal with grease. And I try to avoid frying things in my house as much as possible in grease.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Making fried chicken is such a you have to use so many different dishes, and it's such a process that every time I think I think I might want to make fried chicken, and then I thank you for calling KFC. Can I take your order? It's just it's just so much easier. It's just so much easier. When I think about all the work that would have to go into making the fried chicken, and whatever, maybe that sounds lazy, but whatever. When I think about all the work that would go into it, it's fuck, I'll just fucking call KFC. It's like making a pizza. Yeah, it's like making a pizza at home. By the time you buy the pizza dough and you buy the cheese and the sauce and you buy all your toppings, the money you've spent on all that, you could have just called Domino's and bought a pizza from them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that sounds lazy, but
I feel you. Listen.
Sometimes that's just how it be.
Well, 45, fourth quarter of 25 for Dragon Lee here. Ooh, we got Mystico.
Yeah, so this is kind of much along the lines of the Dragon Lee. Drilistico is an AEW, so again another example of there must be something where these guys must have signed some kind of contract that other companies can produce merchandise off them, because again he's in AEW. You think like Jazzwares would have the license for him. I don't know.
Part of La Faction L'Ingobernables Faction.
But either way, like I think he still looks really great. Like I'm still gonna be getting it either way.
Release the code.
Like Jazzwares hasn't made one yet, so I'm just gonna get this one.
It'll set you back $45. Fourth quarter of 25 for the release the code. And of course, can't have him without his brother, Rush El Toro Blanco, leader of El Ingobernables de la Facción.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like again, like Roosh is another guy. Like he's been in AEW for so long. I'm very surprised Jazzwares has not made Roosh into a figure yet. But hey, you know what? That's okay because I'm just gonna get this
You
one.
get him with and without the mask, Trunks. You get both. You get both versions of Roosh.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to boss fights. They're kind of filling in some of those blanks for people who might be into like lucha libre.
Yeah.
Jax ain't really
Like
making
they're
them like that, or in AEW's kind of. I don't know, man. I haven't seen really any presentation of anything new coming out from AEW as of late. Maybe I'm not looking in the right direction, but
no, I don't think it's you. I just think it's that they're not they don't really market their stuff enough, and then I don't think they're in retail anymore.
so where they sell? So what are they specifically on what you call it, ringside?
I think so. Like I don't know if it's different, but I know in Canada, like in Canada
Oh, did we lose Matt?
they're no longer carrying that. I don't know if other places it's different, but I know for us like we're not getting them here anymore.
Yeah, Trunks is saying ringside only for AEW, which is crazy though. Because like I said, I'll still go to Target and I'll see their stuff on shelves, but it ain't moving.
Yeah, I think it's just once the old stuff sells, like you're not gonna get them there anymore.
Like I'm expecting them to start popping up at our Ollie's or something sometime soon.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Speaking of wrestling, it's almost time for SmackDown, just in case y'all were wondering.
Right.
See, I haven't fucked with any of the AEW figures to really make that kind of assessment, Trunks, about their articulation. I can say the WWE figures do have proper articulation because I do own a few. So I can at least make that statement like, hey, I own a Ric Flair from Elite, and he's pretty damn fucking sweet. But I've never gotten my hand. I was tempted one time to buy that CM Punk one they had, but I just like I didn't want to go down that rabbit hole, so I just kind of bowed out. Plus, none of the wrestlers that they have on their roster, like I've seen plenty, and I'm like, I don't want a fucking warlord, another like that. Like I don't want that.
Oh, I do.
Well, they got plenty at my Target with the TNA
It's
title,
just like
with the TNT title.
it's just like listen, like I can only buy what they make, and like I don't know, like
Yeah,
they
as
don't
of
make.
recently, they haven't really announced any. Like, I mean, they've gotten other dudes on their roster, but I haven't seen any announcements for like any kind of new
Like
figures or anything.
like guys like
No Death Riders, no Undisputed Era. Like, I'm not seeing like no shit. Not even a Harley Cameron. Like does it really seem to
yeah,
be
that's
nothing?
what I'm saying. Like that's what I mean. Like guys that have been there forever. Like you guys that like Mark Briscoe, like he got the one figure, but like somebody like Roosh has been there a long time. You think Roosh would have a figure by now, but yet he doesn't. Or
Like, where's the Hurt Syndicate? Like, what's
Yeah,
going on
well,
here?
I mean, her Hurt Syndicate maybe maybe a little too new, but
I mean, even if it's a little too new, you would think it would be in the works because, like, WWE don't sit there and wait forever to pump out a new figure of their dudes. They're like, hey, we in the process.
they do a lot of times. A lot of times they do.
I mean, but it's not habitual about it. Like, I mean, you don't sit there and have to
Like,
wait years before you receive a figure of a dude that's on their roster. Even if you get it at the most lowest form of their figure, which what do they call the basic bitch ones?
like essentially whatever's on TV now, you're gonna get next year. Like that's usually how the process works. But
Yeah, but
yeah,
you're still gonna get it though.
Yeah, like essentially.
AEW right now, like not even telling you, like, yeah, we working on it or we got something cooking. Like you just don't even know. You just don't even know.
I don't know. Well, again, like that's just kind of how Jazzwares is.
Excuse me.
Like, look how long it took them to finish their Noble team in their Halo line. Like, look how long it took them to finish that.
Yeah, that took a fucking eternity.
Like,
I
look
never,
at their. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Jimmy?
Oh no, I was saying I never even managed to find Carter, so mine's incomplete.
Yeah, like the Carter is like super hard to get. Like he's like super hard to come by. So it's not just the AEW brand that's being affected. Like it's just Jazzwares as a company. Like the Halo line is not that much better, and probably arguably their best line is the Pokemon line, and even the Pokemon line is very hard to get. Like they're all over the place with that line.
Yeah.
So it's not even just the AEW brand where Jazzwares is slipping. Like they're slipping in all their brands. I would say.
Yeah. Well, Roosh here. Set you back 45, fourth quarter of 25. Alright, so moving to Mattel, we got some Masters of the Universe, Origins. We got Orko here, Cartoon Collection. So if you're into the cartoon accurate Masters of the Universe, this is your chance to get a proper cartoon Oracle. And you get the beard so he could be like old man Oracle too. So you get like 2 in 1 almost. Which is cool, but again, like I said, Masters is something I couldn't get into. It's just too much. You're asking me to dig really deep in those member berries for Masters. Really deep in the berries. And I can't dig that deep because, well, I can, but there's a lot of Transformers to dig through before you get down deep to the Masters. Like I said, before I got into Transformers, He-Man was my jam. But the Transformers trumped that and was like, fuck buff dudes, we got robots. And it was like, it sounds about right.
Robots that turn into guns.
Yeah, so it was like, buff dudes on Green Cats or niggas who turn into guns. And it was like, shit. Yeah. You making this hard for a kid. What do I do? But yeah, Transformers just ended up taking over, and it was like my childhood brain just kind of adopted Transformers. Like I said, He-Man was fun, but like Transformers was just better as a toy, as a cartoon. It just was better for me. And then, like I said, He-Man got replaced. But trust me, there's member berries for He-Man, but they're deep. Like, trust me, little nigga had a Castle Grayskull. I had He-Man. I had all the figures. But then Optimus Prime rolled up and was like, fuck out of here.
Now you can buy a $500 Castle Grayskull and a Snake Mountain.
But again, I'd have to dig through those member berries, and Optimus Prime be like, nah, son, the trailer's in the way. Can't get through. Trailer blocking it. Trailer blocking the member berries. I can't get through. Plus, I got Galvatron pointing a cannon at me. I got Megatron pointing a cannon at me. Can't get through. So heavily secured. Okay, it's like Secret Service. Maybe if I was like Latino, it maybe hit different, but I'm not. So $22, late June of 25 for Oracle. Here's another one. We got Grizzlor, another cartoon class. That's another thing. Like I said, because Transformers took over a lot of my member berries. Like a lot of the characters that they shucking out is like, bro, I don't remember half these dudes, bro. Like I tapped out after like probably She-Ra and Hordak and his boys. Like I remember Grizzlord though. He's one of Hordak's niggas. So
Yeah, I never.
I don't like this Grizzlor.
Well, this is one
like
supposed to be
Grizzlor,
more like the cartoon though. That's the thing.
I know. You gotta Grizzlor. You gotta have the furry one. Like if you don't get the furry one, then what are you even doing?
Yeah, I remember the furry one was better, but I guess they're thinking more logistically. So.
I barely even watched He-Man, so I'm one of the lucky few who are not tempted.
Of a bitch.
I'm not tempted.
Like I said,
isn't that great?
It's tempting for me, but not tempting because, like I said, I know what it entails, and like I said, it goes back for me. Like I said, I was watching He-Man 3-4 years old, bro. Like I said, it's deep down. Like I said before, like I said, when you dig past Transformers, He-Man's laying at the bottom, son. He-Man's laying at the bottom. Like literal foundation is He-Man in my brain. If you dig deep.
I'm so glad.
Transformers to dig through. That's what makes it so deep. It's like uncharted waters. We don't know how far down it goes, but we know it goes deep.
I wish I never even watched Transformers, because that's like what comprises like 80% of my collection. It's just Transformers. Fucking wish I never even liked it. Too many.
What are you talking about? Who's making fun of Jimmy?
Huh?
Oh, Daniel said something about making fun of you.
I don't think anyone's making fun of me.
Yeah, who's making fun of Jimmy? We're talking about Grizzlor. But yeah, Masters I can't do. It's because then I gotta get tied up in the She-Ra stuff because I need the Hordak and his crew, and then the Snake Mountain. I had Snake Mountain too when I was a kid. I had Snake Mountain and Castle Grayskull. That's like I said. That's how real it was. That's how real it was for your boy. Had the Grayskull, had the Snake Mountain, had the He-Man, the Skeletor, and the Beastman, and the Teela, and the Many Faces, and the Ram Man, and the Man-at-Arms, and the Two Bads, and the Trapjaws, and everything. The Triclops, had them all. Merman, Muckman, Stinkor, Mossman. All of them, man. All of them.
The one He-Man character I do have an attachment to is Trapjaw, though. I always liked him.
Yeah, Trapjaw
was the GOAT, man.
Yeah.
In fact, when I was at Target the other day, they had that Prince Adam and Cringer pack, and the wife was sitting there holding up like, this is cool, and I'm like, man, get that out of my face. I can't be buying that. Get that out of here. You know what happens if I buy a fucking Prince Adam and a Cringer, nigga? You know what happens? Get that out of my face.
You go down the rabbit hole.
Like, get it out of my sight. But it's whatever. But like I said, I like Transformers anyway more. Like I said, I liked Transformers more. As fun as He-Man was, Transformers was better for me. It's the way it was. But $22, late June of 25 for the Grizzlor. Not the Rizzler, the Grizzlor, okay?
Oh, I'd like it better if it was the Rizzler.
See, like this guy, I don't remember Fang Man.
Yeah,
Like I
like
said,
this
this
is
must have been like later once I kind of dipped out for Transformers because I don't remember Fang Man.
I think this is where you're like really like we're maybe not we're maybe not scraping the bottom of the barrel, but like we're definitely below the halfway point.
Yeah, because this is more like the Snake Mount. These are like the Snake Men.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks good. Don't get me wrong, and I'm pretty sure he looks as accurate as he did in the cartoon. But like I said, I tapped out on that. But hey, if you're all about it, $22, late June, 25. Okay, so here's a bit of a crossover. They trying to burn candles at both ends here. They like, hey, you like He-Man? You like Thundercats? Check this shit out. Which I ain't gonna lie, this Lionel's pretty sweet. I wouldn't mind if his face didn't look so janky. It just looks better than what fucking Super 7 was trying to put out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, with like their retail stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, this shit look better than that. Oh shit, CM Punk on SmackDown? That's what's up. CM Punk. Like, I'd rather buy this Lionel than that. Well, at least I know I still get a proper sort of omens. And you can kind of fashion him just to look like regular Lionel if you want. Just a little more beefed up a little bit, to be honest.
See, instead of this crossover line, I would love if they could just make like Thundercats proper.
I would too, because like I said, Super 7 got that chokehold, and they're not producing anything of value, and the ones that are of value are goddamn expensive. So it's like it just makes this kind of like I would love to have a Lionel on Mum-Ra, but I'm not trying to pay $89 for a fucking Mum-Ra.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to pay $60 for a Lionel. And then when you said, oh, well, I mean, if you were broke, bitch, here's the cheaper version. And the cheap version just looks cheap. So it's like, I don't know, man. So, like, yeah, Mattel, yeah, maybe just think about doing regular Thundercats, maybe? Come on now. Hook a brother up. HBO.
Max.
$25, July 25 for the He-Man Lionel. Oh, we got Skell-Ra. Not Skeletor.
Skell-Ra. That's awesome.
But wait, you could transform him into Mum-Ra? Hold on now. Wait a minute. How'd that happen? Wow. See, look at that. They made it so you still get a proper Mum-Ra though. Look at that. Wow, that's some clever work they did there, Mattel. Look at that. All you do is swap a couple pieces and you get a Mum-Ra or a Skull-Ra? That's not bad.
It's pretty dope. I might get that.
Now, dude, you get 2 sets of wings, it looks like?
No, this is the tiny ones. No, fuck that.
What's that?
These are the tiny ones. I thought these were like the Masterverse figures, but this is like the Origins ones.
Oh, that's fucking lame. That's lame. Oh man, I got felt it. No.
Yeah, I was almost.
And 34 bucks though? What?
That's what I mean. I was almost like, shit, $34? I'll fuck with it. I'll get it.
That's why I thought it was regular. Like for $34, Stop it.
Damn.
34, July 25. Cut it out. Stop it. Stop it.
They got you.
They did get me, Jimmy. They got me.
Come on, Mattel. Come
now
on,
they're going to get
Mattel.
me on the Chitara. Thunder, 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 rats. And look, you can make a proper Chitara. Look at that shit. Thunder, 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 rats. They tricked us. You know what?
Can you do that with all of them? Can you make them all of them into like?
I mean, it looked like you could with the Mumra and the Chitara and the Lino, kind of. Like you could kind of like I don't know if you could take off the whole chest piece, but because they give you everything else, kind of give you proper Lino. So it's like if you could take off that chest piece, then maybe. But like I said, Chitara and Mumra are the only two that can kind of pull off their regular basic look, which is but they're not even big enough, and they're like $25. July 25. Why is CM Punk taking the camera? Stop taking the camera, CM Punk.
Motion sickness, here I come.
You're trying to let the people know. Fuck the European audience. American crowds can get loud too, son. Not fuck y'all bunch of marks.
Yeah, like I'm glad that we're back to just like the regular times now. Like none of this like 3 o'clock in the afternoon bullshit. Damn, I don't know. I might be in on these. I might be in on these shits now.
Let's see what else we got. We got a Battle Cat Man. Battle Cat.
'Cause I like that you can make them into just like traditional like Thundercats characters.
I mean, Battle Cat Man could actually be an actual Thundercat. He'd just be green, like you're a green cat, bro. Like so, like nigga, you blue. What you talking about? Fuck, you got a problem with green? Like you, nobody said nothing to the bald-headed blue nigga over here, but you got a problem with for green fur? Fuck out of here, son. Panthro.
Green's the color of money, bitch.
Like I green because you jealous, nigga, because you can't look like this. You jealous I got hair. Got Maine Coon mange, nigga. Maine Coon. $25, July 25 for the Thunder Battle Cat Man. That's a name right there. He is the Thunder Battle Cat Man.
Wish my name to be Thunder Battle Cat Man.
I once was a boy, but now I am a man. That's what happens. Alright, now this is kind of tight. I ain't gonna lie. This is kind of an updated look on Ninjor from the Masterverse.
Yeah, this is really cool. Like again, you know, like a lot of cases with the Masterverse is they'll give you the options so you can kind of make the more like modern, the more like flashy one, or you can kind of strip off a lot of that stuff and just kind of get like a more like traditional like Ninjor. So yeah, that's pretty tight. I'm gonna probably go in on this. Hopefully we get a Slamurai at some point. Yeah, this is cool. I'm gonna go in on this.
$26, June of 25 for Ninja. And now we got Terra Claws Skeletor here from the Masterverse.
Yes, this one's alright. Like, I'm not really into like variants and stuff, but I know this is one people have been kind of hoping for. So
It's just cyborgs, like he's just jacked up Skeletor. He's got a little exoskeleton thing going on here. How I feel about this one. I mean, it's not terrible, but it doesn't do anything for me. But 26, June of 25. All right. So Super 7's giving us an Iron Giant. Which looks pretty good.
Yeah, a million Iron Giants. I think I'm good.
The only thing is, like, I don't know. If I was gonna get an Iron Giant, he'd have to be like 12 inches or something.
Those are all gone. Like that Mondo did that a few years ago.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like if I was gonna go in on an Iron Giant, like he would need to be like I need to get one that was quite large. I don't know. It's just a weird. It's just a weird like thing. It's just a weird thing where I'd need him to be like a larger figure. Like I need him to be like 10 or 12 inches.
Well, that's the reason why you need like a big Galactus or a big Sentinel. Same thing.
Exactly.
At a scale.
Well, I mean, they had a lot of Masters figures, so we gonna look at them, Daniel. That's how we do things around here. Yeah, this. How big is this Iron Giant? 7 inches? That's not bad for $35. I mean, definitely could be bigger. But 7 inches ain't terrible. April of 25 for the Iron Giant. Baby, look what we got here, fellas. We got Emo Maguire on the menu, son. One of the better Spider-Man. Spider-Man 3. Emo Maguire with the symbiote piece is pretty cool.
You guys getting this?
I might. I mean, just for the Maguire emo head alone is worth something.
You got to pose him doing the dance moves though.
Man, I gotta get an alternate body to get him in a black suit. That's what you
Yeah.
need. Now take on this, and then you hit him with it. What's wrong, Goblin Jr. Gonna cry? $35, July 25.
The tick.
This is another one of those kind of like one-off figures that I could probably think about buying because this looks really good, and I've always kind of wanted a nice articulated tick figure, and I feel like this might be the one.
Yeah, I think this is probably as good as you're gonna get in terms of like a 1/12 like tick figure, and like he looks decently articulated. Like he looks pretty decently articulated. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go in on this. Again, like not a lot of people are out here making the tick, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, the price is not overly egregious, but like I
No.
said, I think it's a reasonable price. Like I said, it looks well articulated, definitely stylized off of the cartoon and comic. So it's like, yeah, I could fuck with this and just be done like one off, get a tick, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's like a one and done character. Like there doesn't need to be a whole line of tick figures.
And like I said, he'll scale with all other 6-inch figures. So like I said, you just kind of have them in a hodgepodge of just superheroes if you already got. But yeah, I'm $40. Damn, third quarter of 26. Okay. This is from Big Bad Workshop. I've never heard of them. What else do they do real quick? Oh, it's these guys? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, man, $40, third quarter of 26. Probably put them on pre-order. Oh, this is what we've been waiting for right here, gentlemen.
Whoa.
Said no one. We got Revoltech. We got Harley Quinn. I think this is from the Suicide Squad anime that came out not that long ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which I saw some of that and it looked like absolute trash. Absolute trash. Oh yeah, that's right. Ray Phoenix is debuting tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, listen, I've seen worse Harley Quinns, but like I said, I didn't care for the anime that came out with this Quinn, and I don't care for this figure. It's not bad, but it's not my Harley Quinn. So, like I said, not for me.
It's just I don't know. I never watched the Suicide Squad isekai. So I don't really have any attachment to this look, and I have enough Harley Quinns. Like it looks nice if you're into like if you want like an anime style Harley Quinn, then this is gonna be fine. But
yeah, if you want this is perfect if you want to anime Harley Quinn. But if you're not, then yeah, this ain't gonna float your boat.
Yeah, like I just don't need more Harleys. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm one of those people that like just give me regular animated series in a one piece clown suit just to suit Harley Quinn. That's the one I want. I'm done with all this like kind of female empowered Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
When it's like, can I just get Harley Quinn in her clown outfit? But thank you, DCEU and Margot Robbie, because now this is all you'll ever see of Harley Quinn like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is pretty much like the new standard for what Harley Quinn is.
110 February of 26. So you got time if you really want to get in on this. Transformers! Another Optimus Prime!
Yeah, I saw this. I
This
don't
is from
know.
Takara Tomy. This is from the Masterpiece G Style Generations MPG 17 Optimus Prime. Now, I'm not exactly sure what he's supposed to be or based off of. He kind of looks like. I don't know. What would you say, Jimmy? Like, it's almost
Uh,
like this is the toy version upscaled. Like the Fall from Cybertron, War for Cybertron. Not that one, I mean, the Siege Earthrise Prime. Just upscaled in a masterpiece. That's what it looks like. That's what it feels like. Like, I don't know why this exists.
I don't like. I don't know. Based off what people are saying, it's not like directly based off of one thing. It's just an anime stylized Prime, which I don't know. I don't know if anybody asked for this.
I don't think anybody did ask for this. Again, it's this thing that Hasbro and Takara keep doing. It's like you're making the safe bet instead of making stuff that people want. Like there's other Transformer characters to be made out there that are not named Optimus Prime. Like, cool, you gave him swords to pop out of his hand, and he put his gun on his shoulder, and it's okay. That's cool, but I mean, where's Jazz? Where's Cliff Jumper? Where are all the characters you have not made in a masterpiece line? Like, do we need another Optimus Prime? You've already given us the most cartoon accurate Prime, and now we're walking it back.
So it's all good. Third parties got us covered. You know.
I mean, listen, I'm good too. I don't see a need to purchase this.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, if you want an Optimus masterpiece scale anime esque looking, there you go. But I don't need that. I get what they're doing with the MPG line, like more stylized anime stuff. That's cool, but where's the rest of the
Wow.
Beast Wars team? Right? You
Matt, you
know,
see this? They pulled Nathan Fraser all the way out of NXT to take this L for Ray Phoenix tonight.
Because I guess like they wanted someone that could do like a lot of high flying, you know.
Yeah.
Like they don't wanna put him against like just like Austin Theory or some shit. So they're they like I guess they want someone that could do all kinds of fancy stuff.
He's out on bail, fresh out of jail, California screaming. Ray Phoenix.
Oh, his mask is like different though.
I think he's got two masks on, actually. Unless.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it looks like he does.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Well, $220 deposit, April of 26 for this Prime.
This should like low key be a good match though.
Okay, so Mondo. I mean, this isn't new. They're just giving you like the basic version in case you missed the original. But it's a 1/6 Terry McGinnis Batman.
I mean, you can never go wrong with a Terry McGinnis Batman.
My favorite Batman. I got the timed edition, so I don't need this one, but it's good for everybody who couldn't get that because he sold out very quickly.
I mean, it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Not the egg.
Oh no!
Yeah, he comes with the egg. Don't lose him. That was a fun episode.
Fuck, that was almost like a
he fucked up
disaster.
on that one.
Yeah, like that was almost bad.
I should be receiving mine soon. I'm looking forward to it.
No, not the egg. Get that egg out of here. It's just a baby. Yeah, looks good. Mondo does good shit.
I think the timed edition, the one I got, comes with like a battle damaged head with the red lining on the inside of the suit. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not certain, I'm pretty sure mine has the Terry McGinnis head sculpt. I'm gonna look. I'm curious. Yeah, mine has that.
Side note, Matt, did you catch TNA last night?
Yeah, like for the most part.
So you see that Ego back in TNA?
Yeah.
To go up against Joe Hendry.
Yawn.
And no more digital media title. It's been rebranded.
Oh, but you know what? I heard Joe Hendry's injured.
Well, I mean, more than likely that's why you got that choose your shot trophy for Frankie Kazarian. I feel like bringing in Ego's they're gonna have kind of a match, and then Frankie's gonna come because Frankie was all about he wanted to be number one contender. So I think if he is injured and if it's serious, this would be that opportunity to put the belt on Frankie.
I think it's a triple threat though, right?
Nah, it's just singles. Just him and Ego. So that way, like I said, that way Frankie's got his trophy. All he got to do is cash that in and he gets a shot. So, you know, like I said, I don't know, like putting the title on Ethan Page.
They're advertising it as a triple threat.
Oh, well, I guess they changed it then because it was supposed to be just the two men. So, I don't know.
And it says this will be Frankie's Call Your Shot match.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was calling his shot, and then Ego pulled up on him. That's what it was. He called his shot, and then Ego pulled up. So yeah, the triple threat now. All right, 210 for the Batman with a $21 deposit, June of 25. Ooh. Yeah, Devil.
Hot Toys. They are. You're in luck that this show exists because the last Netflix Daredevil they made was like almost 10 years ago, and it's a fortune. But now you can get one that's based off the new show. and it's brighter red, and that is pretty much the main difference. Yeah. I'm not getting this personally. I have the original, so I don't need this. And I kind of told myself that the day they make like a live action Daredevil figure with the logo on his chest, that'll be the day I buy another Hot Toys Daredevil. But for right now, I'm good.
I mean, his suit's virtually the same thing, outside of just like, obviously this one's more like a bright red.
Yep.
Like the look or the style of the suit is not that different.
No, it's similar to what they did with the new Deadpool design, where they changed a few things, but ultimately it's just brighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sort of what you're looking at. So, like, it is technically a different suit, but you really have to look to pay to kind of make that difference, and I'm okay. Plus, I got the yellow suit recently, and I'm good. I have a red and a yellow one, so I'm okay.
Yeah. But I mean, if you didn't get either one of those, if you didn't get any of those ones, then it's probably a good opportunity for you.
Yep.
The Discord is not working for me, Jimmy.
It's not working for me either.
Okay, I didn't know if it was. I didn't know if it was like if it was just me, or I didn't know like if it was just on my end.
No, it stopped working like 45 minutes ago or something.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like just me.
They don't like us, the Discord people, you know.
Discord can't handle our show. They're like, these guys are too official.
Yeah.
These guys are too official. Take some bitrate from them.
Yeah, fuck them.
Slow them down a little bit.
Yeah. We don't want these people succeeding.
Yeah. Monetized? Forget it.
Yeah.
Monetized. Nothing.
You're getting nothing. You're getting garbage. That's what you're getting. Just like this Daredevil figure, which isn't garbage. So, the price is garbage. Yeah, that's what you're getting. If you would have bought that Daredevil like 10 years ago, which is basically the same fucking figure as this, yeah, the price was way less back then. Now they want 300, and this bitch doesn't even have any die cast. Like I remember when they started making die cast Iron Man, everybody was complaining that $300 for a die cast Iron Man? Get the fuck out of here. And now we have $300 Daredevils, and if you want a die cast Hot Toys Iron Man, they're like over 500. Fucking economy.
Did you ever get that Transformers animated Prowl from Legacy?
Yeah, I actually just opened that a couple days ago.
How is he?
He's okay. He's really modernized, so he doesn't really look exactly the way he did. He's really chunky, you know? But he's good.
I'm kind of on the fence if I want to pick it up or not.
Do you have the other animated figures they did?
I have Bulkhead.
Okay, yeah. I think I have that. I have the Bumblebee too, so I picked up the Prowl just to have the team. But they're not done. Like they haven't done Ratchet.
Oh, they're dropping Wasp. I saw they got the Waspinator at Target now.
Yeah, I saw that too. I want to pick that up. I got the Lockdown, which I'm not really impressed with.
Which one? The Star Seekers one?
No, it's the one that uses the like it's animated Lockdown with the what's it called? The Junkion mold.
Yeah, but it's from that like Star Seekers line, right?
I don't know.
But
Yeah, I think like
for Hot Toys.
I know the one you're talking about. Like I have the same one.
Yeah, I don't like that his limbs just like everything comes off and it's so annoying.
Yeah.
Anyone going in on this Born Again Daredevil?
No.
No.
I mean, looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Face sculpt's a little to this leave. Not much. It doesn't look much like a Charlie Cox. Kind of looks Middle Eastern. Kind of looks like a little bit like Ari Davari almost. Masan over there.
I got the yellow suit figure from them, and it's the same thing. Actually, the one on mine looks more like Tobey Maguire. The glasses help though. Yeah, Hot Toys doesn't really do great likenesses anymore, sadly.
But again, why would you take the mask off anyway?
Yeah.
What kind of weirdo are you?
Well, a real fucking weirdo is what I am.
But we already know what kind of weirdo you are.
Yeah, get help. Love you.
You can't get help if it's not a problem.
Oh wow. I didn't expect that.
That's right.
Left me speechless.
300 with a $30 deposit, September of 26.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Matt.
It's funny. We were just talking about Deadpool and Hot Toys, and look where we are. We've come full circle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a battle damaged Deadpool from Deadpool and Wolverine. So basically, it's the same move Deadpool they already sold you, just dusty. And because he comes with more accessories.
He's got his hamburger head too.
Yeah.
I'm not getting this personally, but like I got their regular Deadpool from the movie, and I'm actually getting both their Wolverines, but I really don't need. Like to be honest with you, the Deadpool I got, the regular one, which is really good, he should have just come with the hamburger head. Like I shouldn't need to buy a battle damaged Deadpool just to get the fucking head sculpt, you know?
Yeah. But you get the Wolverine bones.
Yeah, you do. But kind of like the Daredevil, why would you take off the mask, you know?
Yeah.
It's like it's one thing if it's Wolverine, but yeah, not.
I feel like you're just paying for the extra head sculpt and the Wolverine bones.
Yeah, basically.
Drew McIntyre's a pirate now?
R. This figure's more of a ripoff than the new Nintendo. Not really.
$350 with a 35 deposit, September of 25 for the Deadpool. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here. Bloodsport, Frank Duke, deluxe version, 1/6 scale. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
That's a rough sculpt.
But it's seamless joints.
Oh, it's actually a little bit better from that angle.
Well, there's a basic bitch version that gives you just him without the shirt on, but this deluxe gives you the, you know, the stuff you kind of want anyway. Yeah, I mean, the face is not the greatest Jean-Claude, but I mean,
good enough.
It's good enough. It's good enough.
Yeah, the company's good. Caustic Plastic. I have their what's it called? I have their Fonzie, Henry Winkler. You got to keep this like by your front door, so when guests come in, they know that you appreciate mass. You know.
Jean-Claude set you back. $595 with a $59.50 deposit. April of 26. And yeah, that'll do us here for Fig News, ladies and gentlemen. But that's all good. We still got more show for ya. Now, because we was kind of talking about Daredevil earlier. Kind of talk about it now. Well, like I said, we weren't here last week, and 2 episodes dropped last week. We had an episode this week, so... Motherfucker, would you please? Thank you. Yeah, I would say we got, what, 2 more episodes left of this season? And we didn't really get much Punisher yet, but again, I think myself and probably others kind of put a high expectation on something, and it didn't really come to pass. Like, we got Frank Castle, but we didn't get any Punisher. We just got the appearance of Frank Castle.
Well, I think it's because they had to. I think it's because they wanted to get the Muse story out of the way, and now that that's kind of done, I think I think the last 2 or 3 episodes will focus on Punisher trying to take down those like vigilante cops or whatever,
Yeah,
or
we'll have
whatever
to do
you
that
want to
in the
call
next.
that
There's
group.
only 2 episodes left.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I mean, it's good. I'm glad that I'm glad that they didn't do the thing of like he stopped being Daredevil, and then we never see Daredevil again until like the last episode. But like, nah, he's back already, which
Yeah.
was good to see. Like, okay, they're not gonna sit there and just like kind of make you wait it out for him to return and decide that he needs to put the suit back on and shit.
Like I think I think the bank robbery, like the bank robbery episode, I think was probably like my favorite episode of the whole series,
Yeah, it was a good
or the whole
episode.
like bar, like with Kamala Khan's dad.
I didn't
You
need
know,
that
and it
though.
was
I didn't need that though.
I kind of liked it because I thought it like okay, it's just a nice way to kind of like tie things. It's just a nice way to kind of like
Yeah,
show
but
that like hey
we're
like
trying to forget.
everybody
We're
like
trying to
don't
forget
forget.
about her though, man. We're trying to forget about her.
No, we're not. Kamala
Yes, we
Khan is
are.
fucking
We're trying to forget
Kamala
about
Khan
her.
is fucking great. Kamala
Kamala
Khan is
Khan is
fucking
not
great.
great.
We're not.
Get out of here.
Yes, she is. No, yes, she is.
Get
We're not
help.
trying to.
Yeah,
We're
get
not
help.
trying to forget Kamal. We're not trying to forget Kamala
I've already
Khan.
forgot
She's
her. I already forgot her.
no. I'm reminding you about her. She's the best Marvel character.
I got neuralized.
Whoa.
I got neuralized.
Whoa.
Men in Black style. I forgot about her.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I like it. I like it. It's just a nice way to. It's just a nice kind of way to remind you, like, hey, like like don't forget, like this is in the MCU, like in case in case you were not aware, like this is taking place in the same universe as the Marvels. So I like that episode. I thought it was good.
Yeah. Besides that one point, like, yeah, it was a good episode. Like, he fucked old boy shit up at the end, though.
Yeah. Yeah, where he jumped on his, he like drop kicked his like leg and just like and like snapped it.
Yeah, just
That was fucking
Yeah.
gross. That was disgusting.
That's brutal.
But yeah, then we kind of dip back into like the Muse arc, and it ties back into White Tiger's niece, because she ends up getting kidnapped by the Muse. And then, like I said,
Yeah.
Daredevil suits back up, goes to action. Like I said, the Kingpin puts together a task force of all the crooked cops to do the dirty work of looking for vigilantes. Like I said, we get a little bit of Castle, but like I said, he's not doing much as of right now, at least.
Yeah, like I said, I think they just wanted to wrap up the Muse story, or whatever you want to call it, like the Muse storyline, and just kind of tie that up. And now that Muse is out of the way, the last 2 or 3 episodes or whatever it is, it should just be like Daredevil and Punisher like teaming up to kind of take down that task force, or take down those vigilante cops. Like, it should just be, hopefully it's just gonna be that.
Yeah. Also, yeah, like, kind of getting rid of Muse, though, again, and it's this thing they need to kind of stop doing. Stop killing all the goddamn villains, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is with me, there's only so much you could do with Muse,
There is so much you can do with him, but it's like, in the comics, he wouldn't just be killed off this easily, though. Like, at least...
Except he was, though.
Oh, he was?
Muse was only in like 3 issues. Like, Punisher, like Daredevil took him out like super quick. Like basically they had, like basically they, except I don't think in the comics, I don't think Daredevil killed him, but I think he went to jail. But like they, once they fought in the comics, like Daredevil beat the shit out of him, and then that was it for the Muse. Like he was no physical match for Daredevil of any kind. So this is the thing. I think because of how popular it is, I think people think Muse is more prominent than he is, but like he was only in like 3 issues. He had like a very very brief run. Like he was only around for like 3-4 issues. And then there was like, I think they fought like twice. I think there was like where Blind Spot goes in the sewer, and then Blind Spot gets captured by the Muse, and then Daredevil goes in and saves him. And then I think they fought later, but then I think that second time, like Daredevil just beat the shit out of him. Like it wasn't even a fight; it was just like a smackdown, and then he was pretty much done.
See, down the line, I'm gonna have an issue if they kill Bullseye and he stays dead.
Nah, they're not gonna do that.
You don't think? I hope not.
No, because we haven't seen Daredevil. We haven't seen Bullseye in his proper form yet. Like we still need to get a totally comic book accurate Bullseye. Like we're getting there, but we're not. We're getting there, but I think like we're not quite there.
That actor who plays him is so damn good.
Yeah, he is.
Bullseye. But yeah, like I said, it's still a good show.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
wrapping it up in 2 episodes because we got to get ready for Endor.
I just think the only thing with these shows is they feel short. Like it feels like we need more episodes.
Which is funny to say that because it's like most of those episodes of Daredevil are at least about 45 minutes to the most part.
Yeah. It's just because they're trying to cover so much, like they're trying to tackle so much, and then they only have so many episodes to do it. But yeah, it's good. Like so far, I have no complaints. Like the only thing is like hopefully from here on out, we just get Punisher for the last 2-3 episodes. We should just have like Punisher going like all out, because again, like for how much they teased or how much they promoted like Punisher was gonna be in it, we haven't seen all that much of him. Like I said, it's very much like a Red Hulk thing. Like they marketed the shit out of Red Hulk, and then he was only in the movie for like 4 minutes.
Typical bait and switch.
Yeah, a little bit it is.
Well, I think we'll get him. I think we'll get him at the end. Like I said, there's only like 2 episodes, so it's like Muse is dead, but the task force is still out there looking for vigilantes. So it's like, yeah, Daredevil, you're like kind of next for them to try to hunt you down. We'll see what happens though. In fact, hold on, I think there was a trailer for Endor. Let me see. I could have sworn I saw a trailer for Endor. Let me check. Endor season 2 trailer. Yeah, there is a season 2 trailer. Let me check. Yeah, we can watch this because I forgot all about this. The Endor trailer had dropped. watch, actually. Give me a second, chat. Let me pull this up for you. We'll take a look at some Endor. Chicken tandoori. Where's my box? Where's my box? Jimmy, where's the box, Jimmy?
What's in the box?
It's in the box.
What's in the box? Gwyneth Paltrow.
Living in a cardboard box.
That's where Gwyneth Paltrow is. In a box.
Gwyneth Paltrow in a box.
What's in the box?
In fact, we got two, because I think two popped up, and we might have missed it when it first came out, so we'll just look at it now and then pretend like nothing ever happened. No need for all the talk. There we go. So we're going to take a look at this first trailer. Dropped about a month ago. I forgot to share with you guys. I stay forgetting to share because you guys can't see in there. You're like blind mice. 3 blind mice. Let's go. Okay, here we go. We'll watch this now. Let's take a look, everyone, at Star Wars Endor Season 2. You guys can see it in there, right?
Yeah, I can see it now.
We're in a war. You want to fight? Or you want to win? Last night I had a dream that the world had turned. All our hopes had come to be. The revolution starts now.
What a swell party this is.
Remember this moment. You're here, you're right here, and you're ready to fight.
Alright.
Looks good.
One more. We got a new trailer that just dropped a couple days ago. We'll take a look at that.
I came with you to be part of something. The Empire cannot win. It's a different kind of mission. If it goes goes up in flames, it will burn very brightly.
But if I'm giving up everything, I want to win. We have to. We must stand together. We will be crushed.
Resistance is absurd.
It's a weapon. They're building a weapon. The monster will come for us all.
Revolution is not for the same. You're right here, and you're ready to fight.
There's a future here for those who dare. Welcome to the rebellion.
Seriously though, out of all the Disney Star Wars shows outside of like Mando seasons 1 and 2, Andor is the only other show that I've actually enjoyed.
It's well written, you know.
So I am looking forward to season 2 dropping. We'll definitely be talking about it here. So.
Yep.
But yeah, it looks good. I mean, also it's also that kind of bittersweet because, like I said, if you watched Rogue One, you know how it already ends. It's just the thing of how did we get there? That's basically what Endor is how did we get to Rogue One? What the fuck is Charlotte Flair wearing? But that's what I get from Endor. It's just like, yeah, it's interesting because yeah, if you've seen Star Wars and you watch Rogue One, you kind of know, you already know Endor's fate, so you know he's never dying in this show. That's the other guarantee. Like the main character, he is not dying on this show until Rogue One, and then he's a dead man. But am I lying? Until then, you know he's safe. You know Endor is safe throughout however long this series goes for. Cassius Endor is safe. That man got more protection than the Secret Service right now. He's more protected than the fucking one-winged angel. Okay? He's that protected. Until Rogue One, at least. But other than that, he will you know, just about him and Mom Mothma, these niggas are gonna live. Those are the only two characters that I know that'll probably make it to the end of this series. Mon Mothma and Endor. Everybody else, I can't guarantee that y'all will be alive. Oh, and what's his name? Forrest Whitaker's character. He too will also survive.
Because this confirmed like the last season, right? Like they already said that like this season's gonna lead directly into Rogue One. Like there's no chance we're getting a season 3.
Well then
correct.
I guess that is what it is. But you already know at least 3 characters will live through the end of this show, this series. Endor, Forrest Whitaker, and Mon Mothma.
And Krennic.
You know, like that's how you know you got a good show, because if you watch Better Call Saul, you already know who's gonna live and who's gonna die, but it's like it's so well written that you don't care, you know?
Yeah, I just want to know, like I said, I want to know how we got here. How we got here.
Sometimes it's just about the journey and less the destination, right? Like we all know how it ultimately ends for Andor, but it's like let's see how he got to Rogue One. Like let's see how he got there, you know? Or like Better Call Saul, like you use that as an example. Like yeah, like we all all know that in the end he just retires and manages a Cinnabon in like Arkansas or something.
Yeah.
But like it's cool to see like how we got to the point where we were introduced as him, you know, like see his journey to get to that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I look forward to it. Like I said, this is why we're speeding. This is why Daredevil's ending the way it is quickly, because they're making room for Endor to come on. That's why we got those 2 episodes in back to back. 'Cause like I said,
Yeah, I'm good with
Well,
it.
if
yeah,
they didn't do back-to-back episodes, if you look at the scheduling, it would overlap with Endor by the time it ends.
Yeah, so they made room.
So yeah,
I mean, we
that's what they're
also
doing with all their shows. Like they know shows, they know what their scheduling is on what shows are being released, and they're just kind of like, okay, we want this show to come out here, and this show's running for X amount of episodes, and if we run it in a regular format of episode by episode, it will overlap with the next show. We don't want competing eyes on the same app. We don't need people to be like, make a choice. So it's like we don't want, even though it's a dumb concept because it's like it's on demand, so you can watch it whenever you want. But they want those like day one views, and they can't get day one views if people are still watching the last product that's on there and it's overlapping. So you're now kind of negating any day one views because it's like if Daredevil, like that, like Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, if they didn't run it the way they did, it would overlap with Daredevil right now. Because there was too many episodes. That's why you were getting 3 and 2 episodes a week. Because if they'd have ran it episode by episode, now it would overlap Daredevil, and they don't want to keep, they don't want to have to give you a reason to make a choice. It's like, get this one out of your way so you have room for the next one. It's like a meal. Finish that plate, and a new plate will come as soon as you clean that one. So it's like, we don't want you to sit there eating Daredevil and then try to serve you Endor and you're still eating Daredevil. You might not want to make room for Endor because you're still eating Daredevil. So we need you to finish eating Daredevil and then we'll serve you Endor.
Not to mention that they got to get Endor out of the way because they got like 4 other Marvel shows this year.
Yeah, and I bet you Endor's, if they don't have another show coming on after Endor, then it's going to probably run however they want it to run. But if they think, oh, there's too many episodes and it's going to overlap the next show, watch you get a week where it's like 2 episodes back to back, because that's telling you that it's going to overlap the next show. And they don't want you to, they don't want to serve you a new plate while you're still eating the first meal. Because you might be inclined to just be like, I'm good, I'm still eating this. I don't really want to eat that right now because I'm eating this. And they want the day one views. They want the premiere views, and they can't have premiere views if another show's overlapping it. So like that's why, like I said, that's why Daredevil's ending when it ends, because right after it ends, Endor begins. But if they didn't do that back to back, one episode would have overlap Endor. Can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like I said, I'm gonna watch it. Like I said, I enjoyed the first season. It's one of the few times I can sit there and go like, Star Wars is fun, and you don't need Jedis involved. And it's hard to do that too, man. It's hard to make Star Wars fun without Jedis and lightsabers in that bitch. Let's be real. It is hard to make Star Wars fun if it ain't got some lightsabers. You better have some star battles or something. But it's not. It's hard to keep up with Star Wars if there's some kind of Jedi element involved. Lucky me, I'm that type of dude. I like dialogues of diplomacy and corruption in government and idiocy. That's all I want to see. I want to see how much more stupid can they make the Republic look. That's also why I want to watch. I want to see how much more stupid they can make the Republic look. Because the Republic is straight idiots. But then again, they also make the Empire kind of look like idiots too, because it's like the whole time y'all was doing all this, y'all still had niggas behind the scenes plotting against you. So it's like, dummies on dummies. Y'all had spies in their midst. They had spies in your midst. Everybody wins. Everybody loses, right?
That's what's fun about it.
Because, I mean, you gotta have to have something going on that you mean to tell me. I know it's a vast galaxy, but y'all didn't notice niggas was just building something out there? Not one time? Y'all had to see, like, even if you, like, go to, well, I think, Ahsoka. where it was like, you know, the shit of the like people plotting and shit and empires doing stuff behind the scenes. It's like, how y'all not see this? Why would you even employ ex-empire niggas? Like, wow, who said that was a good idea? Oh, these niggas is rehabilitated. You sure about that? But it's just like, how dumb is the Republic and the New Republic? Y'all just gullible. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. Shit. Hey, fuck, I had an idea for something that I wanted to do. Well, this is more side thing, because I still have a bunch of like Dragon Ball Z model kits that I gotta build. And I was like, man, it'd be cool. Like, I should get like a camera and like have it pointed down and build the model kit while I stream or something. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of on the side, almost.
Yeah, that's. I actually did that when I was unboxing some stuff a couple months ago. Had two cameras.
I said, I still got like a bunch of fucking like Dragon Ball model kits that I gotta put together.
Well, we lost Matt.
Oh no!
Oh no, he left us. He wanted to go make money.
Did he leave for work already?
I don't know, actually.
Normally he would have said something if he was leaving for work.
Maybe work came to him.
Maybe.
They're like, we're watching the stream and we want you.
Oh no. We'll see if he comes back. Are you serious? Are they really making a naked game with Leslie Nielsen? I hope this is like some fake AI shit.
It's not, and it's really, really stupid.
Real?
It's real. It's with Liam Neeson.
Oh.
It's not a remake. It's a sequel.
What? Hold on. Oh.
It's really fucking stupid. Like I'm one of those gatekeepers. Like if Leslie Nielsen ain't in it, I'm not interested. So
Hold on, we're about to look at it right now because this is crazy.
I never even thought.
Multiple SWAT units responding to hostage situation.
Hey, little girl, stop! What do you want, little one? Your ass.
That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast.
Who are you?
Frank Drebin, Police Squad. The new version.
That's the sound of the police.
Hi, Daddy. It's me, Frank Jr. Love you.
Hey, Dad. Boy, do I miss you.
Sound of the police. I would never be
Now that's fucking funny.
really?
With the OJ.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks hard. I don't know. It's alright.
No, this is shit. This is trash. But that's funny. That's funny.
Like you got Liam Neeson. He's pretty good.
Like you got to do it, OJ. Sorry, I can't.
I'm glad that it's at least a sequel and that they're not remaking it. But still, I'm like, did we need this?
Oh shit. Okay. You know what? You might have me sold there a little bit. That's funny. I see comedy in that. That's funny. That's what you call comedy, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not pretend O.J. Simpson was not a star in the Naked Gun movies. Let's not pretend.
He was Nordberg.
Yeah, let's not here pretend. So, and let's not also pretend that he killed two people. Okay, let's not pretend. Like he didn't kill two people. One of them being his ex-wife and Ron Goldman. Okay, let's not forget. But the fact that they acknowledge OJ in this is funny. Because anybody else, any other circumstances, you would just try to just not talk about him. Kind of Chris Benoit a little bit. But to acknowledge it makes it funny. Makes it funny. So I'm okay with that. That's funny. That's comedy. That's actual comedy, folks. Right there. You want to see laughs? O.J. Simpson. It's comedy. Will I think the movie's gonna be good? I can't. I'm not saying all that, but Liam Neeson must have that like FU money now. Because he's like, I don't give a fuck. What do you want me to do? What? Let's fucking go.
I love Liam Neeson though. Fucking badass.
I think he stopped giving a fuck once his wife died. To be fair, like he just.
I don't know. He made some really good stuff even after that. I mean, did you watch The Grey?
I'm not saying that he started making bad movies. I'm just saying he just stopped giving a fuck.
Oh yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, you're right about that.
He just stopped giving a fuck what anybody had to say. So whether he did a good movie, bad movie, whatever movie, like whatever, man, I'm fucking doing that shit.
Man, the Grey was so good though. Like that is such an underappreciated movie.
Like all them.
I don't know if you guys.
Everything. Like he's just like, I don't give a fuck no more, bro.
I like that movie nonstop when he's the air marshal on the plane. That was really good too.
That's funny. That's too funny. Fucking Nordberg. That made me laugh. That genuinely made me laugh. That was funny. I don't be giving away laughs that easily, sir. You gotta earn these laughs. Your boy out here just giving away laughter for free out here, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Matt, you about to head off to work? Is that why you fell out, or what happened? You good?
He don't like you.
Yeah, but like I can still hang around for like I can still hang out for like a couple more minutes.
That's what's up. We're probably gonna wrap
Like, I'm
up.
not
We're gonna probably wrap up soon anyway. As soon as you skip out,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we've kind of ran our time as we usual time. So.
Yep.
But yeah, like I said, Endor looks good. I don't know if I'm gonna be checking out that fucking what you call it, Naked Gun, but you know, maybe I'll jump on a boat or something. Who knows? But although I do think it is better move to just kind of make it a sequel thing than trying to make it a remix, or not a remix, a remake, reboot.
Yeah. I was pleasantly surprised that it was a sequel, so that they're not kind of like spitting in the old movie's face, you know?
Yeah.
So that's nice. And I appreciate the tribute to like Leslie Nielsen and George Kennedy and stuff, so that they are not just forgotten.
just like I said, we're gonna get the machine guns and DIY. They're having the number one contenders match. Why do I feel like it's just gonna be a schmosh? That way we can do like a triple threat at WrestleMania. Because the Street Profits are in, not even, they're not even at the commentary desk. They're in the crowd. That already tell you is almost guaranteed that shenanigans might be afoot.
That's like that's the only combination that we haven't really seen yet, right?
What's that?
Like we've seen DIY and the machine guns faced off a bunch of times. Like we've seen the Street Profits fight DIY. We've seen the Street Profits fight the machine guns, but we haven't had a triple threat yet. Like that's the only combination we haven't had.
Yeah, which we'll probably do at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Plus, they're sitting in the corner where, like, if a wrestler's sitting in that Pacific corner, it's a good chance there's gonna be like some brouhaha fighting going on because they're not sitting behind commentary. They're not in the Shield's corner. They're in that corner when you first go up the ramp and you make that left.
Yeah.
Like they're in that radical corner. You know the radicals.
Yeah.
They're in that corner. The ECW radical corner. It's like anytime I see wrestlers sitting over there, that usually means something's gonna happen. Because you're not supposed to be sitting over there. You're supposed to be sitting by the commentators. But instead you're sitting over there in the radicals corner. That don't make no sense.
Like I said, I feel like that's the only combination that we haven't gotten yet. So I feel like we'll get that at WrestleMania. We'll get a triple threat between all three teams.
Speaking of which,
because
we got Dynasty this weekend.
Yeah, because we've seen every other combination. We've seen DIY fight the machine guns a bunch of times, and we've seen the Street Profits. The only thing we haven't seen is a triple threat.
Yeah.
Like, okay, triple threat to kind of end this feud or kind of end this. Like, triple threat, the best team wins, you know?
Yeah. Plus, we got a last man standing number one contenders match tonight for the U.S. title with Braun and Jacob.
Yeah, see, again, that's another thing where I feel like that could end up being like another multi-man.
I would imagine, because I don't think you want to see Braun lose a last man standing, and you sure shit don't want Jacob losing a last man standing. So how do you end the last man standing match then? Unless both men don't get up. It's one of those type of situations.
I think what happens is I think what happens like the bloodline interferes, and then we just get like a big schmoz where there's a bunch of interference, and then the match just gets thrown out.
Yeah, but I don't think
and then maybe it ends
up last man standing. Like there's no rules. The only way I can see like it happening is both men don't get up. Like one of those type of situations where the ring breaks. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like how you can't have Braun being laid out and not getting up, and you sure shit can't have it to Jacob. Unless both men don't get up, then like I said, that's where we get ourselves a 3-man for the title at Mania. But I can't see either man getting up at the 10 count tonight.
But I kind of think it'll be a 4-man. I think Solo will be involved in that match.
Maybe
I think it'll be a 4-way.
But I don't see how you can throw out this match though, because it's a last man stand.
Like if it turns into a brawl where there's like a whole bunch of guys and then everybody gets incapacitated, then they'll just be like, okay, well, I guess there's no more match anymore.
We'll see later tonight, but like I said,
Like let's
I just
say
can't see either men taking this L, especially when you're trying to make both of them look pretty strong right now.
the Bloodline interfere, and then Braun Strowman is brawling with the Bloodline, and then it ends up like they brawl into the parking lot, and then they they brawl into the streets, and then it's like, okay, well, what do we do? Like they're gone now, and then Jacob Fatu's pissed off because he feels like Solo cost him his opportunity, and then Jacob turns around and he eats like a BFT from LA Knight, and then okay, then I guess there's no match anymore because Braun is AWOL and Jacob's laid out.
Maybe.
And then like next week you could have it be like you can use it to add more fuel to the Solo and Jacob drama because Jacob will be pissed off. Like, why did Solo interfere? Like, why did you interfere? And then it'll just be like, okay, well, I guess since everybody wants to fight, I guess it'll just be like a 4-way.
Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, we got 15 days before Mania, so they still got like a couple more weeks to build up that card, them 2 nights. But let's not forget we got Dynasty this Sunday, so.
Yeah, that's right. And I think MLW has Battle Riot tomorrow, which is their like Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah, so they're airing that on YouTube, right?
Yeah, I do believe so.
Nice. I don't know how MLW functions, like how they stay open, but they somehow found a way. I don't know why. Like I said, I don't know why NWA can't seem to do the same. Because, like I said, MLW's, at least as far as I know, runs solely off of YouTube, unless they got TV in some kind of market that I don't know of. But it's solely YouTube. Like I don't know if they do any pay-per-views or anything like that, because it's mostly YouTube shit. So like I don't know how they generate money to pay their wrestlers unless they doing really good on them ticket sales.
Well, I think that's it, right? Like I think like Battle Riot, they were selling so many tickets that they had to move to a bigger venue.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like MLW in general has just managed to stay about strictly on YouTube alone. Way before this shit started really picking up.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Probably ticket sales because they're doing so well. Like they're selling out all their shows. Like how often do you see a promotion has to move to a larger venue? Like usually it's the opposite. Like they're not selling enough tickets, so they go to a smaller venue. But in this case, they were selling so much they had to move to a larger one. And then they probably got like sponsors and stuff. And then the YouTube revenue.
Yeah, the YouTube revenue's not that much. The views MLW gets is very minuscule.
Well, I'm sure it's better than what NWA is doing on Twitter.
Wrestlers. I mean, granted, yeah. But that's even if YouTube monetizes it, because YouTube be kind of iffy when it comes to wrestling programming on their platform, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
it wasn't that long ago when they was demonetizing all wrestling. Like, okay,
they must be doing something right.
18K subscribers. Their average video will net them like a couple 100K, and a couple K, not that many. Like, let me see, they do a lot of the live stuff. The live stuff, yeah, it generates. They do have members only content too, so that might be where they get some of that money from, because they got some members only shit. So yeah, that costs money.
Yeah, so that like plus ticket sales, plus sponsorships, plus they must be getting money from somewhere else.
Because I mean, like I'm saying, Kojima, dudes like Kojima and Riddle can't be cheap. Oh, Machine Guns with the win. No charge.
Oh wow, there you go. There you go.
Well, I guess it's the Machine Guns versus the Prophets then, I guess. Oh, my bad. They weren't sitting in the Radicals section. They were sitting in the John Cena section. So that means they were never going to go anywhere. Other than right to the back of the locker room after this segment. Are they trying to make Pretty Deadly baby faces now? Don't do that. That'd be gross. But looking at how dead the chat is, I think it's time to call it a night, ladies and gentlemen. But
Yeah,
I do want to thank
I
those
think
who
that's
did
it.
stick
We
around
did
and
everything.
hung out. Appreciate y'all for coming out tonight. As always, if you watch this in the future, hey man, if you enjoy it, leave a comment down below, smash that like, and subscribe if you haven't already. And ring the bell so you stay notified. Anything you guys want to add before we call it, gentlemen?
Jiggle that.
Birds aren't real.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah, that too. Birds are never real. Every day I come outside, I see how more fake they are. They're so fake.
Just spy drones, man. They're just spying on us.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Y'all have a great night and a great weekend. We'll see y'all next week. For you wrestling fans, we'll see y'all on Monday. Till then, we are out of here. Have a good night. And remember to always kick out. Thick boys out.
Bye, bitches.
Time has come, I'm ready to go. Venturing into the unknown. Fires inside me must be unleashed. People talk nonsense all the day. Shampoo kind, that's all they can say. I can't get no satisfaction. Woo-hoo! Challenge may have come. Woo-hoo! Fighting just begun, but there's no stopping. People spreading out my wings. Let's fly high. Woo-hoo! Concentrate my power. Woo-hoo! In the final hour, in the end, I'm gonna win. I hope you die. Don't you know I'm unstoppable? Don't even try, cause you will fall. I got a strength deep in my soul that gives me courage and control. I'll go beyond the limit break. The universe is mine to take. I have no fear. I think it's clear. Let's keep you high. Get all this Dragon Ball Super. We got the skills to blow Xeno away.